Hello and greetings, Panther Nation and all Panther Nation followers. This is Kenneth, aka Panther Kenneth, the minority voice of Panther Nation. Lately, I've been following Cat Chronicles a lot. I like the way Cat Chronicles has been covering the season so far. They give some good insights. They've been talking with some here and there fans. I've pretty much officially kind of backed out of the TTC this year. I'm not part of the TTC, nor will I be probably for the rest of the year. Let's see, this is my pregame vid for Carolina Panthers at Green Bay Packers. The point spread is 4.5 in favor of Green Bay. The game is going to be played at Lambeau Field. Right now, the Packers are, I believe they're either 3-2 or 4-2. And the Panthers are 3-2-1. 3 wins, two losses, and a tie. Let's see, they said Benjamin is out. He will not play in this game. Kelvin Benjamin is injured. I don't know the extent of that injury. I just know he was injured along with, Burflecht attempted to injure Cam and Greg Olsen. A lot of people heard about that. He tried to twist some ankles. Benjamin's out. He will not play. Jonathan Stewart, however, will play. Our running back is scheduled to come back against Green Bay here. I had a side note here. Carolina is not favored in their next 2 matchups. We're not favored in the Green Bay game, as I just said, 4.5 in the Green Bay. Seattle, I think we were -2. But that will be at Carolina, so we could still snatch that win. Let's see. The bottom line here is for me, for the Panthers to win this Green Bay game, the Carolina defense needs to step up. We've given up 30-plus points to 3 teams in the past 4 weeks. And I mean, whatever way that comes, if it has to be extra blitzing, Luke Kuechly coming up to the line more and blitzing maybe, better play from Charles Johnson. Whatever needs to happen, and it needs to happen a lot against this Green Bay offensive line. And the last thing I want to talk about is the Panthers will be facing their old teammate in Julius Peppers. And they were talking about I heard the conference call on the Panther mobile app, and they were talking with Julius Peppers for about 10 minutes or so. And Julius is playing the outside linebacker now. He was so used to playing on defensive line for the Panthers for all those years, and then even at Chicago, I think Chicago he played in a little bit. I don't know. I didn't really follow the Bears season. I think he was playing a little not middle linebacker. I think he was still on D-line with Chicago. But with the Green Bay now, he's outside linebacker, and he was talking about how standing up is different from the 3- and 4-point stances, that he was used to. They asked him about the last time he faced the Carolina Panthers with Chicago, when Chicago came to Bank of America Stadium, and he gave an answer somewhat like, "Oh, well, it was an emotional game and this and that," and they kept grilling him in this press conference call I heard, and they just kept asking him repeatedly, "Are you going to come back to Carolina? Are you interested in coming back to Carolina?" And the one reporter he even asked, he said, were you aware about, the opening about Greg Hardy being out? And I mean, Peppers just kept digressing and, kind of evading the question. And he just said, basically, he had an opportunity in Green Bay. That opportunity presented itself, and he jumped on it. And anyways, Peppers was one of my favorites, and it's just, as a fan, it's kind of, I'm not going to beat around the bush. It's kind of painful to see one of your favorite all-time Panthers in Bears and Packers uniforms. I mean, hopefully, he can come back for a year or two with Carolina before he retires, or we'll see what happens with that. It's every player has long careers, and usually defensive players like him have usually somewhere between 16 and 20 years in their career. So Pepper still has a way to go before retirement, probably. Anyways, Panther Nation, keep pounding. This is it. It's week 7 coming up here. This is my pregame week 7 vid. Panthers at Packers. Panthers need to get it done here. Keep pounding. Road trip's almost over. We come in 2 weeks. We'll be back at home against Seattle. And like I said, they are favorites in that game. And next few games, Panthers are going to have their backs against the wall. So, I mean, this team needs to come out swinging. Or, it's going to be, we don't want to have them no losses. What happened in No Loss November? We need to get that back. Excuse me. Panther Nation, this is Kenneth, a.k.a. Panther Kenneth. The Panthers will be 4-2-1, God willing. We're going to get it done against the Green Bay Packers. Go Panthers. Keep pounding.